Everybody knows the story of the three little pigs. At least they think they do. But I'll tell you a secret. Nobody knows the real story because nobody's heard my side of the story. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf, but you can call me Al. I don't know how the whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs. It's just the way we are. If a cheeseburger was cute, folks would think you were big and bad too. But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing, it's wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story. Way back in Once Upon a Time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear sweet old granny. Had a terrible sneezing cold. I ran out of sugar, so I walked down the street to ask the neighbor for a cup of sugar. This neighbor was a pig, but he wasn't very bright. He built his house out of straw. Can you imagine who in their right mind would build a house out of straw? So of course, as soon as I knocked on the door, it fell in. I wasn't just going to walk into somebody else's house, so I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? No answer. I was just about to walk back home without the cup of sugar. That's when my nose began to itch. I felt a sneeze coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed a great sneeze. And you won't believe it, but that whole darn straw house fell down. And there, laying in the pile of straw, was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. I thought to myself what a shame it would be to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw. So I ate it. Think of it as a cheeseburger just lying there. Well, I was feeling a little better, but I still didn't have my cup of sugar, so I went to the next neighbor's house. This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little bit smarter, but not much. He built his house out of sticks. I rang the doorbell on the stick house. No answer. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? He yelled back, go away, wolf. You can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin. I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze. You're not going to believe what happened, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's. When the dust settled, there was a second little pig lying in the dust, dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. Now, you know what they say about food. When it's left out, it's going to spoil. So I did the only thing there was to do. I ate dinner again. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full, but my cold was feeling better, and I still didn't have the cup of sugar. So I went to the next neighbor's house. Now this neighbor was the first little pig and the second little pig's brother. He obviously had the brains of the family. He built his house out of bricks. Now if you want to know what happened to the third little pig, you need to pick up the book, The True Story of the Three Little Pigs by A. Wolf, as told to John Szyszka.